guys, happy Wednesday. I hope you are doing well. As of today, I am exactly 33 weeks pregnant, which means I have 49 days to go until I'm 40 weeks. And we are on day 38 of 75 soft, which means we are officially past the halfway point. And when I say that, I'm like, that's awesome. Like, we're past the halfway point. And then it's like, I am only halfway through this challenge. I'm just getting ready to head to work. I'm gonna work a little bit longer than 8 hours today. I had a doctor's appointment earlier in the week, so I'm just gonna make up for a few of those hours. And my husband will not be home tonight, which I'm excited for, but the only reason I'm excited is because that means I get to go to bed earlier. Typically when my husband is home, which is 99% of the time, I like spending time with him. I like watching shows with him. And so I tend to go to bed a little bit later as opposed to days like today where my plan is to come home, make a super quick supper and go to bed because I have been feeling the fatigue this week. And it was kind of to be expected, right? Like I said, I'm 33 weeks pregnant now. I've been super hungry this week, so I feel like it's just, baby boy is just growing full steam ahead, and it's exhausting. So we're gonna head to work. I'm gonna daydream all day about the wonderful sleep I'm gonna have tonight. And then we'll come home. I will spend some time with Diesel this afternoon, and then go to bed very, very early, which I'm very excited about. Tell me you're 33 weeks pregnant without telling me you're 33 weeks pregnant. And in case anyone was wondering, the bump is bumping. I'm feeling, it depends on the day. Some days I could almost forget that I'm pregnant, and then other days it's like, I feel like a whale. I'm closer to whale today, I would say. So let's head to work. All right, we made it through the workday, just barely. I feel like, I don't know what time it was, maybe 1:30. I thought I was gonna fall asleep. I had plenty to do. It's not like I didn't have stuff to do, but the office was super quiet. I was just doing my own thing. I could have fallen asleep for sure. But we made it through. I'm gonna head to the grocery store to grab a couple of things, and then we're going to head home. It is actually a really nice day out, so I'm actually looking forward to spending some time with my horse and then having a chill solo evening, which I do not remember the last time that I had that. So, and then yes, that early bedtime, which I'm very excited for. We are back home. I did pick up a couple things from the grocery store. I'm not going to show you guys everything, but I'm going to show you these. These have been tasting so good after supper. Last time I bought the strawberry ones, these ones there's mixed berry and peach. So I'm very excited to try these tonight. They've just tasted so good after supper in the evenings. Me and my husband have been having them, and they're only 30 calories. And they taste delicious. And now that we're home, I'm gonna head out to spend some time with my horse. I have made him actually work. Like, we've gone into the arena and done some work the last 2 days. I don't think I have the energy for that today though. So we'll get out there and we'll see what we end up doing. But on the topic of being tired and fatigued, I typed into Gemini today because I was just so tired. Like, what can I do aside from just getting more sleep at night or taking naps? Like, what can I do? And Gemini did have a few suggestions for me. One was to just scale back what I'm doing, which I didn't like that answer. I was like, I don't feel like I'm doing a ton. And it's just, so I was like, disregard that suggestion. On to the next. It suggested I get my iron stores tested, which my doctor did maybe a month ago. My iron's fine. I eat plenty of red meat. Iron is fine. It suggested non-sleep deep rest, which I've heard of that before, but I don't entirely know what it is. I feel like it makes you feel like you've had a nap without actually taking a nap, which I don't know how that's possible. I don't know if it's meditation, so we might consider it. I don't know. The other things it said, protein. So it's suggested since I crash in the afternoons, consider looking at like when I'm eating my protein and maybe shuffling some to later in the day. I track my food in my Fitness Pal and I looked at my protein distribution today. I'm pretty much like evenly split throughout my entire day as far as my protein intake goes. And given that I consume so much protein, I don't think moving around when I'm eating my protein is going to impact my fatigue. And then the last thing it suggested was adding some electrolytes, which little rant for a second. I am so sick of hearing about electrolytes. I feel like every podcaster that I listen to is sponsored by Element, which is an electrolytes company, and they've done fantastic marketing, but they've marketed electrolytes to people who do not need electrolytes. My husband, who is completely oblivious to the health and fitness world, was successfully sucked into this electrolyte vortex, and we have electrolytes in that pantry because he was suckered into it. He does not need electrolytes. But that being said, that suggestion from Gemini got me thinking, like, I don't know if my electrolyte needs increase during pregnancy. And I also don't know the connection between fatigue and level of electrolytes that you consume. So even though we do have electrolytes in the house, I'm not going to jump on consuming them until I've done a bit more research and seen whether or not they could actually benefit me, because I don't want to just start taking things just on a whim like that. It also just crossed my mind that I'm 33 weeks pregnant. Maybe this is just going to be my normal for the time being. You know, there's a lot going on in this body right now, and it's tiring work. So maybe I'm just gonna be tired, which would be unfortunate because, like, it's one thing being tired on the weekends when you have the opportunity to sleep in or to have naps. It's another thing, like today on a weekday, where you need to be up at a certain time, you need to be at the office. And for me as an accountant, my brain needs to be functioning at a very high level all day. It's very hard to do that when you're tired. So that's why I'm trying to see if I can like find a solution to this, but I'm also thinking that it just might be the state of affairs because I'm pregnant and there's not a whole lot you can do about it other than slow down, sleep when you can, and just relax, which I don't like that solution. So with all that being said, I'm going to change into some different clothes and take my sleepy self out to the barn and spend a little bit of time with my horse before come back in here, make some supper, have a full shower, my hair needs to be washed, and relax for the night. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but Diesel's face, like he has a blaze, right? Across his face though, and a bit on his muzzle, he has paint. We had some teenage boys over the last like week or so. They've been painting the arena and the crowds and stuff like that, and Diesel decided to get in on some of that action, so now he is literally a painted pony. So looks a little ridiculous. He's not going anywhere in public, so it is all good. We're back in the house. Got stuff out here to make my overnight oats for tomorrow, and a few things for my lunch for tomorrow. Then we're gonna make some supper. So I don't know what it is, but when my husband isn't home, I gravitate towards breakfast food. So we're kind of going halvesy today. So I'm making eggs, and I'm adding a bit of egg whites as well for some more protein. I'm gonna put that in a whole wheat tortilla, and then I'm also gonna have some of this sweet kale salad on the side. It comes with a poppy seed dressing and like a mix of cranberries and pumpkin seeds and stuff like that. It's really good. So simple. It'll be ready in like 10 minutes. And yeah. Oh no. Oh no! Got it. Add some egg whites. You get like, I think it's 1 gram of protein per 10 grams of egg whites. So I'm gonna add 100 grams, so that'll be an extra 10 grams of protein. I like these salad kits because it gives me the ability to get the combination of vegetables that I wouldn't otherwise get. Like this has it says vegetable blend. I don't know what that means. What's in it? Kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, radicchio, and then it has the cranberries and pumpkin seeds. I'll add in a tablespoon of poppy seed dressing.
I realized that I spent a lot of the day wondering whether this level of fatigue is just part of being 33 weeks pregnant, or if there's something more I could be doing. Maybe the answer is a little bit of both. I'll always look for ways to support my health, but I'm also learning that not every season of life is meant to feel easy or productive in the way that I'm used to. So instead of worrying about everything I didn't get done today, I'm choosing to focus on taking care of myself, making a nourishing meal, slowing down, putting my phone away, and giving my body the rest it's asking for. I'm slowly realizing that this season isn't about proving how much I can do. It's about learning to trust my body, extend myself a little bit more grace, and remember that rest isn't something I have to earn. Thanks for watching this week's video, and we'll see you next time.